sleek pony with no heat. Stay tuned. So starting off with the On Jackie's Power Wash Intense Moisture Clarifying Shampoo. This claims to remove impurities and build up and add essential moisture. This definitely does that. My hair was squeaky clean without feeling stripped. I even did the scratch test where you use your nails to see if there's any build up, and there wasn't any. So I am really happy with this product. It's definitely a power wash. This smells like henna powder, which is nostalgic to me because 2016-17 I did a hair growth with it and it really worked. So I'm definitely doing that again since using this shampoo. So all I'm doing now is moving the product from my scalp all the way to my ends and then twisting it up and moving it out of the way. So we're going to do the exact same process on the other side and to the rest of the hair. Let's just scrub the scalp with shampoo, move the rest of the product down the hair shaft and then just twist and move on. So do the exact same on the other side. Now we're going in with Rescued, the deep conditioner, which says it's a quenching recovering conditioner. The global brand ambassador actually told me to use these two products together, so I waited on this deep conditioner. So shout out to my friend Kieran for actually giving this to me, because I wasn't going to use the one without the other, and I also don't suggest it. This deep conditioner is so good. It has more than 5 oils in the deep conditioner, so that already got me excited. And you can tell it's that moisturizing by the way my fingers are just slipping through my hair. I don't have any oil on there. There's no added water. That is literally just the mask at first application. I definitely test the way a deep conditioner works on my hair by the curl definition I have, and as you can tell, my curls are defined. That's how I know when a product is moisturizing, because sometimes I put on a deep conditioner and my hair basically looks like there's no product on, no curl pattern, nothing like that. So this was definitely super moisturizing and thick, like it was extremely thick. I mean, I've used every range in On Jackie's, and this one is definitely my favorite for wash day, because this deep conditioner and shampoo combo, it's really, I don't have any bad thing to say about it. So I'm just applying the deep conditioner from roots to ends, working it all the way through, and then raking my fingers through the hair, twisting it up and moving on. So we're just going to do the same on the other section from roots to ends, making sure it's thoroughly coated and then twist it and move on. And we do that on the other side as well, so that our hair is nice and moisturized. After rinsing, I section my hair, and this is to use the Shine Boss Oil Spritz. This is like the thinnest hair mist I've ever used that's an oil base, so that is a good thing to me because I'm not really a fan with oils, especially greasy oils. So when I tried this, I was like, yes, this is what I'm looking for. So I'm using the Shine Boss to just soften my hair, and I'm actually using it as a leave-in because this collection doesn't have one. So I'm just going ahead and spraying that all over my hair and working it in. Now onto the star of the show, the ice curls. This is my actual new favorite gel. This definitely, I don't want to say beats the elongating, but I love it just as much. So I'm just taking the tiniest amount, not the amount that you would use on wash day, so a bit smaller than that. And this is just to coat the hair. This is just to give the hair some hold. That is why we're not using too much gel, otherwise your hair will be overly moisturized, which will then make it harder to flatten. And the trick here is to get the hair as flat as possible without heat. So this is my way of doing it. I will add gel gradually. I won't put it all at once. So once you're done with the one section, apply gel onto the next until you get to the top. So again, bit by bit, and then just combine the two sections, because I do sections, so I just combine the sections as I move on. If you feel that you can do it all in one go, then go ahead and do that, but this is just the easiest way for me to have my hair completely flat. So again, I'm just moving on to the rest of my hair. As you can tell here, I work in sections, and when it comes to the front, I do add a bit more gel than the back, just because this is the part that shows the most, and this gel actually has a lot of shine, which I love. And we already added the curl bars, so that already gives a healthier appearance, as well as actually hopefully moisturizes your hair. So it definitely felt moisturizing, and as you can tell, it's so much easier to slick back, and I'm just using a flat brush to do this. After grabbing all our hair together and flattening with our flat brush, as you can tell, it's nice and flat. So we move on to slicking our edges. And how appropriate is this name of this glue? Okay guys, it's not really glue but you know this by this point. So this is actually my favorite edge gel. It definitely keeps my edges in place, and I don't even have to do the scarf. Of course I do that because I'm so used to it, but I have used this when I was in a rush and I didn't use the scarf obviously, and my edges actually stayed flat. So this is definitely a must-have for me. I actually have two and yeah, that should tell you how much I love this product. Then my next step is to actually put the product on the front end of the brush, and that is just to brush down the ends of your edges. So you'll notice like it will rise. So yeah, so that is just my trick. I just put on the gel and just make sure that everything in the front is flat so that it all lays down together. and I'll just smooth with my fingertips just to give that smoother peel before I go in with the scarf. Using any scarf you own, mine is Bound Jackets, of course, it's a one brand video. I'm just using the scarf to tie my edges down, as we mentioned, and of course like the top section of my hair. Now I'm going into the ponytail, and remember I said we're only putting on a bit of gel, so this is the part where we add even more to see how much we need. Once the ponytail is fully coated to your liking, you then go ahead and twist it into a bun. So I'm going to twist mine into the tightest bun that I can, and then go ahead and secure that with a bobby pin or as many bobby pins as you might need. Now we're going to add the ponytail, and we're just going to lock it around the bun that we have. Then we're going to take a section of that ponytail and wrap it around the bun as well, just to hide our imperfections there. As you can tell with me changing, my son came in, and so I really couldn't get up to get as much bobby pins as I needed. So you'll see that towards the end, but I definitely fixed it before we went out. So I am going to take off my scarf, and I am really happy with the result of how flat this came out with no heat. And this is the same technique I use with high bun, sorry. So yeah, if you want to see that video, I'll definitely do another one, but the technique is the same, bits of gel. And this is the end look, guys. I'm really happy with it. Comment down below if you tried anything in the collection or if you will. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for my next video.